Your first celebrity crush.
Ronald McDonald.
Yes.
But like as I've kind of like gotten older and low-key like since dating Ariel too.
Yeah.
He's got
I've
the
gotten
black
a little
effect.
exactly. No, I be saying that all the time.
Funny.
I'd be saying that to people. I'd be like, yeah, I date a black woman, so I can groove now. Like,
You see these hips? Look at that. Oh yeah, congratulations! By the way, Elevate, you guys won Prelude.
No.
First place.
I forgot this.
I think we should all be supportive, but I think that if you're giving someone too much props when they really didn't do anything extraordinary, then they're going to feed into that. That's going to feed their ego,
Yeah.
but that's not going to make them want to go harder. Sometimes they'll stay stagnant.
Yeah.
And if we continue to blow up their egos, then they're not growing anymore. And then they're going to think that they're this big thing.
and
they're
they
going
go
to,
out and then they teach people.
yes, they teach people.
We are recording on the Zoom. Yeah, this is the thing. We always have to wait for James because he's the one that takes the longest. But other than that, and what is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Why Not Podcast. It's your boy Carl,
And it's your boy James.
and this is the podcast where we talk about whatever we want
because why not? Yep, because why not?
And we are back in the flow because we are excited to bring you another episode where we have guests.
Yes!
Finally! Because it's always just be me and James. I know you guys are tired of hearing us talk all the time. You want to hear some new voices. So, please introduce yourselves.
Oh, hi. My name is Ariel.
Hey guys, my name is Justin. Hello, how are
Ariel
you?
and Justin. These guys are from Elevate. They're such great movers. And from what I'm seeing...
Whoa! I thought that was a water gun.
You know, this is why I love the podcast, because you never tell me what the hell you're about to do.
Welcome, Ariel and Justin, to the
Ariel.
Why Not podcast.
All of our other guests are going to get so
like I'm
mad.
in a rave.
They didn't get a bubble intro. But yeah, welcome, Ariel and Justin. We are so excited for you guys to be on the pod today. I know, is this your first time being on a podcast?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Absolutely.
get ready, because we're fucking crazy.
No.
I think you're peaking a little
I'm
bit.
peaking?
You're peaking.
I'll just set my volume down.
Which
there.
one are you?
I'm 2.
Number 2.
Now we wait.
Okay. All right, talk.
What's up, baby?
Oh wait, no, don't talk to me.
Whoa.
Don't talk to me like that. All right, hold on.
My sleepy
Okay,
voice.
again.
Hey, my name is Carl.
Okay.
And I am a host of the Why Not podcast.
Okay.
What's
yeah.
your
Is
last
that
name,
better?
Carl?
Servino.
Servino.
I don't know why I wanted to say Carl Lewis.
Carl Servino.
You see the color of my skin? Anyway, so yeah, this is us basically just introducing who you are. So if you just want to give us like a little rundown, we'll start off from Justin going down to Ariel. So please introduce you. What do you do? Please don't hold anything back.
Okay. So my name is Justin. Right now I'm in school, so I went back to school actually. So like I was
Nice.
working like a full-time job earlier, like, and then I was like, wow, this is like the worst thing I've ever done in my life. So I was like, let me go back to school and get like a better degree, and
Being an
then
adult is
yeah. So let me go back and be a college kid. So yeah, I went back to school and I'm about to finish up. I'm doing like information systems now.
Oh, true.
And I finished in December now, but I'm just like full-time schooling right now. Like I was just like, let me go in there and just get that on as
Yeah.
fast as possible.
As you should. We love people. And like, how long have you been dancing for?
Okay, I started dancing with my friends when we were in like middle school.
Okay.
And we were like b-boying in the garage type
Facts.
energy. Okay. And then we went into like high school and we danced more, and then I feel like I went into like, I'm gonna put heavy quotes around this, popping. Okay.
Yeah, wild.
And then
You
it
got to
came-
be careful around the communities nowadays. You know what I mean? That's what I'm. But
I just meant because I was so at it, so like that's what I meant. And then we went to, when I got like to like college, and then I joined like Blank Canvas, and then I saw like people dancing, and I was like, wow, these guys are really good. And then so like it's just been since like, I guess like realistically I feel like my dance journey like really started when I got into like college, because
True.
before that we were just around the whole time.
That's always like
Yeah.
freestyling around each other.
Yeah,
you know, There was
exactly.
like school parties and school dances. Like you'd be the one. That's the motherfucker.
That's the guy who goes on the floor. Yeah, literally. Yeah.
But yeah, that's dope. So do are you still in the dance team right now?
I am like kind of in the dance scene, but like not as much. Like I didn't do Elevate like last season because I was just like, let me just do school, and then also she moved to Atlanta.
No, he was like, get me off this stage. Literally.
Also,
I don't
yeah.
wanna
It'd be
perform.
like that, but we'll talk about that later on.
Okay.
So did you perform last Coalescence? Or
No, I haven't performed Since the last not the last momentum,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the momentum before
The
that.
momentum
Oh,
that-
I think
yeah.
that's where I saw
Yes,
you.
that's
yeah.
the last time I performed.
Okay,
Gotcha.
dope. That is
my phone.
Justin.
Okay.
Now go down to Ariel. Who is you? What do you do? Don't be nervous, bro.
Like, where are my armpits? Oh my God.
Trust me, you'll get in the flow of it. Jalika, I'm sorry for putting this out there, but like when Jalika first did the episode, I noticed that her voice was kind of like shaky a little bit, and she was
Oh.
like doing a little bit of this. But
like,
you, like as soon as you get into the conversation, it just kind of gets like here,
Okay.
and
I'm
everybody.
trying to
Yeah.
get
So if
there.
you just
Yeah.
if you put yourself in a position where you're very
Comfy.
Here.
This
Hold-
couch is hella
hold
comfy.
this
honestly.
so then you can take a listen.
when you feel nervous, just shoot it.
Okay.
Here's
She starts talking.
The entire episode.
Like,
Oh my God.
So yeah, who are you? What do you do? How long have you been dancing for? Do you currently dance right now?
I'm Ariel and I do dance all the time. I don't know. Like that's all I do right now. I recently moved to Atlanta to like pursue my like real professional career. Which is so annoying to say 'cause it just sounds cringe. But yeah, I've been in Atlanta for 8-9 months now.
almost a year
Wow.
now.
So just wow.
Yeah.
I thought it
Yeah.
was. I thought you've always just been here. You know.
Yeah,
No, she moved
I'd
last
be
year.
secretly moving.
Oh wow, that's crazy though. But that's
Moving
good though
in
that
the
you're doing
shadows.
stuff. So how long have you been dancing for?
Honestly, ever since like my mom was that kind of person that was like, Ariel, bust a move, and like in the
always
middle of like basketball games, and it's like your
always gotta be
cousins
dancing
are
in
like
front.
yeah. So I was always dancing as a young kid. I started
True.
off in like praise dance with my like
True.
my mom and my sister, and
That's
then
dope.
after that we were like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she likes to dance.
That's dope. And do you currently dance with a dance team right now?
No, I just direct elevate because I'm like, y'all are young. 21 and it's just they move differently and they start doing flips and tricks and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that no more.
That's how it usually is. Man. No, for sure. I get that though. With like, so, what is it like having to move for dance? Like, was it scary the first time that you thought about it? Like,
It's like 10 out of 10, don't recommend.
No. It was a lot because I went to help her move as well, and there was just so many things that were like going through our minds about it, and then like because like it's like when you move for dance, like I feel like 9.999 out of 10 times it's like you're moving there knowing like I don't got any money, you know what I mean, or like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
this isn't my job yet, so like you gotta go and then you gotta find
You
a
gotta grind.
job and then you gotta grind dance and
Yes,
stuff like that.
Because I
Yeah.
have a couple of friends living in because since I'm from Guam, the dance scene over there is pretty small. So a lot of people who really like shoot for that drive move over to California, which is like the closest thing and the best thing for
Yeah.
dancers if they
Yeah.
want to have a career in it. And they're actually doing pretty well. It's just that like I'm sure it's the struggle though of like having to, because it's so, especially California, like the competitiveness.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
I can't even
mm-mm.
imagine. Like, in the East Coast, cool, but like over there, it's like
Yeah.
move. I'm in front of the camera. I'm fighting for the center
Literally,
spot.
that's why I'm like, I'm good. I'm not
You know-
moving to LA.
Sometimes you can even be ass, but just have the confidence and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know what I mean? So I'm sure that was like a very scary like experience. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
I don't have no family down there, nothing. So I was just like, cool.
why
full
Atlanta
send.
specifically?
I had visited like a couple of times because I was like, oh, this area is kind of like lit. I don't know why. I was just like, we just liked it. We just
Yeah.
liked the area, and we were like, eventually we would want to move there long term once
Okay.
Justin gets out of school.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, you know, I like it here. Like I like the classes, and also I had a weakness in the area of like full power. So I was
True.
like, let's just go where they throw moves and they're like working on
crazy.
the
Yeah, I
song.
noticed about that. So can you guys explain what like your choreography style is? Of if you can describe it in any way. We can go down to Justin and then go.
Oh,
down
I
to-
was like, go to her first.
No, absolutely not.
Because I've seen the both of y'all dance, right? And like, given I don't know you guys like personally, because this is the first time we're actually talking together. But seeing y'all dance, I was like, there's some heavy hitters out here, bro. Like, I'm gonna just sit in my seat.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say go off. I'm gonna say go off.
Yes,
But
Queen
yeah,
Slay.
if you guys can describe like what your guys' like dance style is or like where it came from.
Okay, I think like I think when I
So
was like
funny,
younger, I didn't like. Okay, I kind of talked to James about this like when we were at that workshop, but like I hate making choreography, like
Facts.
with a passion.
I feel like everybody does.
Yeah,
low-key.
like I hate it. And so like 'cause when I was like younger, I like didn't ever really know, and I feel like I didn't have like a specific. I didn't understand like grooving very well.
Yes.
So I feel like my mind was just like, I'm just gonna do the weirdest movements that I can, and then maybe that'll compensate for the grooves or something. But like as I've kind of like gotten older, and low key like since dating Ariel too,
Yeah.
He's got
I've
the
gotten
black
a little
effect.
exactly. No, I be saying that all the time.
Funny.
I'd be saying that to people. I'd be like, yeah, I date a black woman, so I can groove now. Like,
You see these hips? Look at that.
As you should.
so, but like, I feel like Ariel heavily influenced how I dance now, and I feel like I don't know like what the term for it is, but like, I think like heavy hitting is like better. Yeah, I like to go for that, like fast pace. I like to do like a lot of like footwork kind of stuff too.
Ooh, okay.
That's like what I really like to do.
That's
Like
dope, man.
my favorite things to choreograph too is like I love like Denzel Curry, like dancing to Denzel Curry.
Denzel Curry's crazy. There's a lot of Denzel
Yeah.
Curry songs that I wish I could choreograph to. It's just
Or like
Need to
you know
get
like
into
the
that.
music genre like funk, like PHONK.
Oh yeah.
Like I like dancing to like choreo to like stuff like that.
I work out to that.
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to like Brazilian funk?
Okay, when I'm listening to like funk sometimes and it's just going through, it'll always end up at Brazilian funk, and then that's when I know like I've gone too far. That's like what I like every time it's happened.
that's how you know you went down a really big rabbit hole. I actually have never listened to it. So
Okay.
I'll
Me
probably
neither.
probably have to
It's pretty
listen to that.
intense.
Yeah, that's what I imagined it was gonna be.
Oh, that's dope. What about you, Ariel?
I really have a hard time, I guess, putting my style into words because I like started out in like ballet, tap, all those kind of like contemporary things, and then I went into hip hop and I was like, ballet, never want to do that again. And then so I feel like now I'm really just like I try to be like clean lines. I like the visuals of like the full picture of
Facts. Yeah.
movement and how you can dance like not just as like one person, but like how can you make that image spread through
Yeah,
the
for
stage and
sure.
seeing it wide. So I'm a Meg the Stallion down. Like I don't twerk in any of my like most of my stuff because I'm like
You gotta show that.
I just
confidence.
don't think that you should twerk 95% of the dance because are you dancing?
No, I get what you mean though. We've seen a majority of
I
that.
get that. I get that.
But I like to do Meg, but also just like add the power of like her move, like her words,
Yeah.
and like how she makes it feel like I'm a baddie. I
As you
believe
should.
that.
As you fucking should.
So
As
yeah,
you should.
Meg's like one of my biggest inspirations to do choreo too.
Yo, you know, like going a little off topic here. Y'all listen to that new song by Glorilla? It's
No.
like yeah, glow.
Yeah,
I got the repeat.
That thing
Like,
has been playing
oh
in my
my
head.
god,
Dude,
so good.
Have you listened to it?
I don't really
I feel like you've
to
seen a
Gorilla
reel
like
of it
that.
because there's
No,
like a
I
dance
don't
that goes.
either. Yeah.
Really, there's like a dance that goes like this, like yeah, glow.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Dance so.
Yeah, glow.
Yeah, and then it's just like it's like that
It's
hype.
so
It's like your
catchy.
friend like hyping you up.
Yeah.
When you listen to it, it's like yeah, glow. Keep going.
Am I the only one who doesn't know this song?
You probably.
Oh,
are.
you gotta listen to it.
That's
after
kind of
this.
lame. You don't know it.
It's like probably like the only Gorilla song I've ever heard.
Is
Me
it?
And then I was
too.
like, this is the best song I've ever heard in my
This is
life.
kinda
Like,
Listen, if it's good, I'll give it a
She
shot.
goes
Okay.
ham.
yeah, she does.
So growing up and like with dance, what was your inspiration of like looking at dancers, at dancer wise? What's your inspiration?
I think Paris Global was like one of my biggest
That's
inspirations.
so
I
like
so-
I see that.
I'm like, it's basic because everyone's like, I love Paris, but I've been looking at her journey since like ABDC before then as well. So, and the fact that she's like grown something that's so like huge, and I think that's always been something I want to do in the future, like with Elevate, for it just not to be one small team, but it be like multiple mighty ass teams, you know?
True.
Like a junior section. and
Yes,
like
I would
senior,
love a
and
junior
like
team.
Elite.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like when I first saw you dance, like going up to like, cause I think you know what's crazy? The first time I actually, I didn't see you first, but I learned from you because it was COVID time.
Oh,
You did a live video class for bamboo.
I remember that.
And that's when
that
I
was
first
difficult.
That's when I first met Jasper, and she was like, "Oh yeah, my gosh, we're having Ariel like teach a bamboo class on live." And I'm like, I've never met her, but I've seen a video. This is about to go crazy. I was when I tell you I was sweating in my room. I was like, I can't do this because I'm used to like very like I like going crazy. You see my
You
choreo
go
a little
crazy.
bit. I try to. I try to go crazy sometimes, but then it's like I really just trying to control everything. So that's how I would like describe it. Is like some people will go crazy, but then go too powerful to where it just looks messy.
Yeah.
But you know how to make it into a way. The both of you guys know how to make it into a way to where you can go big, but like you can stop it where you want to. You know, some people just go crazy and full out. Then you can't see the picture.
I didn't know this. I know it now, I guess.
y'all got the visuals. That's what I'm saying. But that was actually the first time I learned from
Wow.
you. But now
I
actually
remember that
talking.
class.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
That's definitely
was-
a challenge to like dance full out, but still try to keep it within like not go too much.
Yeah.
You know, because then you start to lose the cleanliness, and then it's
Yeah.
like, but
COVID
yeah.
time is crazy though.
Oh yeah,
They're
because
dance-
everyone
trying
was
to-
like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna dance every day and work out every day," and they'd be like, "Check in. You guys work out today?" Like I remember that was like for like a month. Yeah.
Have you guys danced at all?
Yeah.
Or you guys making choreo every day? We got something cooking for whenever we meet up to the studio for the first time. Nobody meets.
Literally,
All lazy.
it was like for a month. I felt like that was going so strong, and then everyone just stopped.
Like everyone is doing like lives. Like, hey guys, so just send me. I'll send you a link to the Zoom class. I'll send you guys a-
Literally.
But then it's like, no, this is not gonna work. Because then you see, like, whatever you're
Oh
doing
my-
in your class, people are like, can you do that one? No, can you do that one
Oh
section?
my God, it was
I
so
hated that
stressful.
time.
Bro,
I
it's
hated
like,
that time.
I can't do this shit.
Yeah.
Well, what a time though.
Yeah.
We got
We
through it.
really went through that.
It's so dumb to think about. Like
Feels
actually.
like a fever dream, honestly, at this point. Like, oh my God.
How about you, Justin? What was your like dance inspiration if you were ever to look at it?
I think when I was like early on, like I grew up when it was like ABDC was like popping off, and
St.
then
Jack
like
Walkies.
yeah, like so yeah, like and then like when I was like I'm trying to think, like IME, and then
for
like
sure,
Choreotics,
bro. Yeah.
like
Dimu and
then-
Zhang, bro. Back then,
Yes,
it was like
literally.
what was that one choreo that he did with Chachi? It was like bang,
bang it. Yep.
Yo, that song,
one.
that
Why do y'all
dance,
know that song
that
to
joint,
T?
get me up.
I thought you were asking him for that.
He was like,
There was like bang,
Ariel.
bang, bang,
Bang it,
Bang it, bang
bang,
it,
bang, bang,
bang,
bang.
that's or like there.
I didn't see this one, I guess.
It was Dimu and Zhang did a choreography. Oh no, he choreographed it, but he made Chachi dance in it. It was like
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you think another song. There's just something about not Poriotics, IME that was just so crazy. Poriotics too, bro.
At the
Yeah,
time,
they
I
were
think they
wild.
were just so crazy with like visualizing when
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like
Yeah, for sure.
brain banging, like
Brain
that was like their thing.
Or like
Yeah.
because they were
Yeah.
from Texas, so like the boogaloo was like big there. So when they were doing I think it was Somebody to Love by Justin Bieber because
Oh, yeah, they did
I
do it.
remember sets from like
Yeah,
ABC
yeah.
like crazy. So it was like they did Somebody to Love because they what is it? Chachi had like a big ass crush on Justin Bieber, and so they did like a
Like
a
we all did.
form and shit like
That is true.
you know how many Justin Bieber songs I can sing?
Yes.
But yeah, no, it was like I Am Me was crazy.
Yeah.
What other inspirations from there?
Oh, it was like when like Ian Eastwood was dropping like concept video after concept video, like that was like heavy inspiration.
Paper Hearts, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, like
A throwback.
Yo, you?
that's like I feel like that genre was like the inspiration for like the entire DMV, like for so long, like everybody was
I see
following in that
video-
footsteps.
I
Like,
saw a video of me dancing to like "Chivalry Is Dead" way back when I was in high school.
oh yeah,
my God.
I
I was
hate
trying
seeing
to do
myself like
everything
that.
this dude was doing.
I know we'd be like doing
the
all like the
worst.
super intricate, like trying to
Just
like
try
yeah,
storytelling through hand.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I'm gonna make a butterfly turn into a piece of paper.
yeah,
I'll figure it out.
literally,
Make it work.
yeah.
But yeah,
What would Ian do? What would Ian do?
or like the Poosewood era
oh yeah, please.
when they would always
yeah.
make choreography together.
Just like that whole
I skipped over that
when I
era.
was.
Oh,
For
geez.
sure.
Jumped over it.
That's actually I feel like when I was like younger, it was like that, and then I feel like more recently now, like my favorite dancers are like Dylan Mayroyale is like one of my favorites. He's from the UK and he's
Oh,
like
for
he's
sure.
insane. And then I like Melvin Tim Tim like a lot.
Melvin.
Melvin
And
Tim Tim
then-
has always been a vibe.
I
as
Yeah.
love me some
And
Melvin.
then I think his name is Ren Carisolo or something like that. That's like Ren, but like he's also like very groovy, like super groovy.
Has he been in the community for a while or?
I think I found him first on like TikTok, but he does like
Oh, okay.
showcases. I think like I've seen him do like I think like World of Dance or something like that as
True.
well. Like, but he's like a pretty like famous, I think like LA choreographer. Like,
dope.
yeah, but he's like really really sick.
Dude, getting into like the Melvin Tim vibe though.
Oh my God.
Like
Ugh.
I feel like I've always been obsessed with like S rank.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
putting up where I was so obsessed
So
to it to a point to like remember how I told you I started like whenever I got basically kicked out of my old dance team on Guam, I started my own team, and it was such like an S rank vibe that I
Yeah.
wanted to go for. Of like, I don't know, it's like a lot of like you're pulling
Yeah.
somebody,
like-
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they're so nasty with it.
he
Yeah.
like pulls it to a
Yeah.
different thing, and then he just starts going in like, bro.
Yeah.
Melvin Tim's like storytelling, but like his control.
So like yeah,
He's
whatever
so
he wants to do, he
grounded
just does
in
it.
his
He just does
movement.
it. And when
Yeah.
people watch him, it's like I didn't think a human could do
Lit-
this.
It shouldn't be physically
that many
possible.
times I've seen the one video they do, like you know the one where they have like the shirt part where they put their shirt over their knee.
Yes.
Like I've seen that video so many.
You know what
times.
choreo I always watch from like him whenever he used to dance with like, what is it? Joshua Price. Who was it? It was
Bailey
like
Sock?
the bigger.
Oh,
Bailey. Yeah, I think Bailey did
Oh,
it
yeah,
too. But he
Bailey.
was a bigger dude. You know, but he was
Oh,
like super intricate.
I know who you're
forget
talking
his name.
about. I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his
You've
name
seen him,
either.
but whenever they did that one song
KOD?
by no, it wasn't KOD. It was by Designer. And it's like,
Oh, wanna let it go.
and they
Yeah.
would just pull each other.
Yes, yes.
Bro, sick.
y'all watch
Sick.
a lot of videos.
I actually I don't know that either.
That one is so cool. Yeah,
That's
and they
what I'm
like
saying. It was like,
yeah, that one
and I
is
was like,
so
bruh,
cool.
what was like your favorite? What was your guys' like favorite choreo or like? Cause you know there would be a lot of like they would film competitions, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever been like really obsessed with like a dance team that you guys like to watch a lot, or
Like in the DMV or just in general?
just in general, like LA's?
Okay.
Like mine was like GRV growing up. Like
Yeah.
if there was a video that I remember that I couldn't get over was GRV performing their set to Lazarus. They were in like they were in like a suit and tie, but it was just like it was really crazy choreo. But like, do you
So
guys have
many.
anything? Do you guys like a favorite choreo that you
The
guys have
company
watched?
when they did that set where they had different instruments, but it's
I've
like
seen that one.
I've watched
shit
that
was
one
sick.
so many times, and then also Royal Family when they had it was like that. It's probably got at least 50 million views on YouTube,
True.
and I've watched it so many times to the point that I know the choreo
Is it
from
the
beginning
you
to end.
don't act like you
Yeah.
forgot?
Yes, and then like it's
Yeah.
at the end, this white boy comes in the middle. He kind of thick, and he's like, and I was like, God, get groove, Jesus. But yeah, those are like my top two.
Yeah, I think GRV as well for me. Like I don't
GRV.
feel like I'd be watching that many like crews honestly anymore. But like I love when like GRV does their like family show with like Friends of
yeah.
Family.
I feel
Oh
like
my
their
God.
sometimes I
Yeah.
feel like their family show is better than the actual show, dude. There's just something about I think it's
Yeah.
because they're
It's
like,
like the
all around like
videography.
their loved ones,
Yeah.
and that just hypes them up. Even more.
Yes.
It looks really good.
The lab, yeah,
The
they
lab
go
goes
Oh, the
crazy.
lab
crazy.
is sick.
I'd be like, what
The
are
lab
these
is crazy.
kids
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Is Sienna still in there?
I don't
I
think
have
so. I
no
think she
idea.
just choreographs for them
Oh,
now.
because I remember watching a whole lot of lab competition videos and seeing like Sienna kill it every
Yeah, she's
time.
the
Oh, yeah.
director for sure.
Oh, like
Yeah.
it was just. I think what got to me was like her facials, bro. Like she can move, but
Yeah.
her keeping that character.
Her and-
Always.
Her and
yeah.
Parrish, they just like
There's
have
something
this
about
wavelength of like I am power in the middle, and like I
Yes,
just
bro.
I'm like give me some of it, just a little bit.
But I think within what is it? I don't know if you guys know this team, but I think seeing you guys dance really makes me see their like vision and like what they do within choreography is you guys know a team called Team Millennia?
I've heard of them.
I feel like if you watch them, you can really see like your guys' choreo in theirs because it's
feel
like,
like
it's
I
so powerful, but it's like I feel, and this is another topic I do want to get into. It's like I've seen Elevate's like blocking.
Yeah.
And like, because you just said that you like to put visuals on stage, not just the choreography. Because
Yeah.
I think putting in blocking and putting in like different pictures
Mm-hmm.
brings out the performance even more than just the
Yeah.
choreography.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you guys ever watch them. Like, I'll probably send you guys a link with them soon.
Yeah.
But they're really good. So I want to ask you this within choreography: do you mostly like to rely more on the blocking or the choreography? I just wanted to get your take on it.
For me, I love like getting that song that's just like, I'm about to eat this. You know, like there's certain songs that you're like, you know, you're about to eat it up.
Yeah.
And then from there, like, I take the movement and see like what can I make as a full picture with like certain areas there. And then after that, I mean, it's really just getting comfortable with the idea of like plan A, plan B, plan C, like what other ideas, if this one doesn't work out, like how can I think of a newer idea that hasn't been seen, or things like that. So yeah,
it's hard though sometimes.
I always hope, Justin.
But yeah, I guess I told you I hate making choreo, and then I hate the fact that I gotta make the blocking. Now I have to change the choreo that so
it's
like
ridiculous.
It's like it's frustrating for me. So most of the time I'll be like, babe,
how bad is your choreo?
I got a job.
oh,
for
it's
you.
terrible. This is like what happens every time. I'll make like 5 seconds and I'll love it, and then for the next hour I won't make another second, and I'll just be like doing those 5 like seconds over and over again, trying to like think of the next move.
Yes, bro.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm leaving.
I'll try to do that thing where like people say is like, if you can't think of one section of the choreo, just chunk and like go to the next part.
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
choreo. But it's like if I can't, if I don't know how I'm gonna flow into this next
Yeah.
part, I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like making choreography is like such an art form, especially of how many different ways you can go about it. Because some people will be like, okay, I'll freestyle. I'll remember this move, but I can't remember jack shit.
Yeah, literally.
And
Just
I'd be
because you're a good
thinking-
dancer don't mean you're a good choreographer.
Oh yeah.
It's a skill.
That is
Yeah,
such
What?
a
It's
fact.
just what?
You can definitely have strengths and weaknesses in a lot of different places. Like you can be a strong dancer, but you may be making choreo. You could be really dope at both, but you could be at freestyling. You
Yeah,
could be an
literally.
You could be an amazing dancer, but you can't teach.
That was the one I was gonna say.
Nah, there's a lot of, because I had to convict myself for that shit, bro. Because I was like, yeah, I can definitely teach this, but knowing how to like say the words to, because they can't move like us. Like everyone has their own unique way of moving.
Yeah.
So like when sometimes I'll be a little irritated in class if I teach something, because they'll be like,
These idiots
why
can't.
can't you fucking, why can't you, you're stupid. Why can't you do it like me? It's supposed to look like this, but you make it. But I think it's all within like how we teach it.
Yeah.
So like, that's when you gotta like put the analogies into it of like, okay, act like you got a bubble, okay? You
Yeah.
just grab that bubble.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna pop it with both hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when people do that, okay, now you get it. I
Yeah.
just had to say something stupid
Literally.
for you to understand what I was trying to do. But in my head, it's like,
I just
get
think
it.
everyone's a baby. I'm like, think of them as babies, and then you tell them how to do
Holy
it. Because if you don't, it's
So
gonna
Google Gaga.
Gaga.
Or like if you do the sounds in front of the dancer, they get like,
Oh.
okay, so we're gonna hit skibby D,
Yeah.
ka, fa, and then they're like fa.
Ah.
Got it now.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I can't do it.
Wah.
You're so.
Oh my god. I was like so confused for a second.
yeah,
was like,
Thought
I
it
keep
was something
hearing.
like-
that's all I hear when I'm teaching.
Oh my god.
So
Just babies whining.
what's like future plans for like dance for you guys right now?
Whew.
Nope.
He's done.
He said, absolutely not.
What do you think got to that decision though? Like, cause trust me, I know the feeling. Cause I was in Crucial for a few years, right? And then there's just something that like happens when you get a little older, and it's just like, yes, I still love dance. I try to really I catch myself in my room still dancing till this point, you know? And it's like, damn, you just remember, then you get lost in a hole of dance videos.
Yes.
Oh, we do that every time.
Oh,
we did
every
it literally
time.
last night.
Last night
We
we
did it
did.
last night.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
It's crazy. But how does it go into that feeling to where it's like, but it's like, I just really can't right now, or like anymore?
I think for me, it was like, when I do like a performance now, like the last one I did, like I felt like I was noticing like the last couple, I just didn't care after I finished. Like everyone on stage was like, "Yeah, we did it." I was like, "Oh my god, finally!" Like,
yes.
I'm done. Like I was like,
I know that
started
hype though.
feeling-
Yeah.
So,
Like
like-
when I was younger. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
because I remember it too, and I don't feel it anymore. So like, it's just like that. It's just a lot of things, and like, I think with like, just taking like the mindset of like, oh, I gotta go to practice, gotta do all this. Like, I just don't feel like sometimes it's like worth it for me. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm getting that gratification. So I feel like I'm like, what's the point of doing it?
But the thing is, there's no shame in it. You know what I mean? It's like, it really just is like, I feel like I've been, because when I started dancing, I was like, really like I was at 15, 16, but I made that thing my life.
Yeah.
Like especially when you make it into your life, like this is all you do after school, after work, like I'm going to
Everything.
practice.
Yeah.
But there comes to a point where you start noticing that you're getting a little tired,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to catch up with your own life,
Yes.
rather than having to put all of your attention in dance. Especially if you
Yeah.
were like a director of it, right? Like
Yeah.
whenever I was in Crucial, it's like here, basically when it starts coming from a passion into a job, that's
Yeah.
when it switches.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it turns into a job and you feel like you have to do it rather than what you were doing back then, to
Yeah.
like, oh, I get to do it and I get to have so much fun with it.
Yeah.
Now it's like
I miss that
practice
feeling.
again. Dude, and it's crazy though, because it's like, it could be like that, but it's just life just catches up.
Yes.
Somebody has to hold the responsibility.
That's true.
Literally.
You know?
But then that's what passing the torch is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
do that.
But that's
Hey,
but I see
that's
where
cool,
it's
though.
coming from though,
Yeah.
because it's like, and it's not like you're not trying to keep yourself humble. It's just you know what you have.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what you can provide. But it's like you can't do it like me.
You missed that part. It's the cleaning it was
I get what you mean though. It's like sometimes you have to feel like you have to be around for that part,
Yeah.
because there's still a little bit more work to do and you want to be a part of it.
I
It's
had
just-
to go a little bit with Elevate because I was like, I'm back and forth from Atlanta. The exec board
Yeah.
was amazing, so they made sure like in meetings that if I gave them notes, they tried to really apply it.
That's good.
But it's really hard to let go.
Is Elevate an extension of like? Is it like an outside team or is it a college team?
It's not a college team anymore. So I
Okay.
kind of was like, I want to have like a company,
think
and
it's
I
better
got
that
like
way.
a business, and like
Mhm.
so I got the rights and all the things, because I was like, one day I
Mhm.
really want it to be something that grows into something crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why it's like within the DMV, I think what everyone's like extension is basically like just say if they came from like, because my fiance, she was the executive director for Bamboom.
Yeah.
Right. So whenever she was in Bamboom and like all of the other people that she danced with, they would move up. Oh, the camera, James. They would move up from like Bamboom or like Dope, and then they would like join Day One or something.
Yeah.
Like an extension of like all the college teams coming together.
Literally.
But I feel like having like an outside, it just gives you more freedom.
Yeah.
I guess, because I'm not sure how college dance teams go, but how my fiance had to go through it was that you just had to ask the school for a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
do.
know?
It
and
is.
sometimes they're the worst.
It's
like
Yeah.
just the worst.
since I had went through like blank canvas and like going through asking the school a lot, by the time it got to Elevate, I was pretty good at like putting in requests for money and all those things. So I knew how to do those things, but I was
Yeah.
just tired of doing them. I was like,
It's a lot of paperwork.
at this
into
point,
it.
like, just give me the money and I'll figure it out. Like,
I got y'all. Don't worry. Y'all think I'm gonna steal this shit or something? But
I
like,
promise I got y'all. Everything's gonna be paid for.
Oh yeah, congratulations! By the way, Elevate, you guys won Prelude.
no.
First place.
Yeah.
I forgot this.
Can we hear a little bit about that whole process?
Yeah, how was
and-
that?
I don't know. I'm like, it was just a lot. Like coalescence. We were like, we put this set on stage, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is a nice set," and we were like, "Yeah, we feel like we want to compete it." So then I was talking to Susie. Susie was like, "You have to do this set at Prelude. Like, no other option." And I was like, Susie, like, and Susie was trying to take like a back step. She was like, Ariel, I'm trying to get into real life. Like, I don't want to do this as much anymore. And I was like, cool, I understand. And she was like, you're going to continue Elevate? And I was like, yeah. I mean, like, it's like
something.
when it's like something you love to do. I just love directing. I love being a part of the process from point A all the way to point Z.
But that's good though.
Yeah.
Because you're actually like involved in
Yeah.
it and you want to do this. It's
Oh,
not
They
like
know.
I have to.
yeah, it's not like your floor's like
Literally.
It's like no, you like.
I
to do
love
all
going
the
to
thing.
practices. I have no problem. I'll be on time, 5 minutes early, looking at them from the door like, you
Late,
were 1 minute late.
Like
Born leader, natural born leader, as you should be.
So she was like, yeah, and then she was like, I'll donate a piece, and then she added this fire
yeah.
piece to the beginning, and I was just like, oh my god, this is insane. What?
Did we just win Prelude?
Literally, and like
Sup?
that piece felt like it made it whole. Like it was a little too short, but then she added that piece, and it was like, and then she was, coming into rehearsals when I
Chef's kiss.
couldn't. helping the other current directors when like they needed help. So like shout out to Susie, because she is one of like my ride or die partners that she just continues to be like, you need something? And I'm like, yes, I'm dying out here. I need you to go and yell at them at practice and tell them they're not doing it right. And she's like, cool, I got you. But she's super sweet, so she does it in a nice way. But
Can you guys please stop?
No, Susie has this thing it's called Susie's game. That's what she calls it.
It's not a game.
It's not a game. It's not a game. She like when she's cleaning her piece, she'll just make us do it like from the beginning to the end. And if one person messes up, we have to do it again.
Wow.
Until it's perfect.
She could see like that.
Yeah. She'd be like, oh.
Did you see? That's how you know.
Oh my god.
It's just like, she'd be like, okay, we're going to play the game. And everyone's like, no. Like,
dear
Oh,
it's the
I
worst
hope
thing
you
ever.
all brought electrolytes. You're going to need it.
I mean, I always tell Elevate like, no one cares you're tired. Literally,
Yeah.
no one cares. So if you start dropping moves, everyone's gonna be like, boo. I mean, like, not realistically,
to
but
be
like,
honest though, I felt like that's needed. Like sometimes
like-
because obviously, because this was the thing. Whenever you're kind of like babied in the
Yeah.
community a little bit, a lot of people find a whole lot of like leniency and just like, yeah, but I'll be alright. Like, no, like
Yeah.
this is a competition.
Yes.
Like we're gonna win, and sometimes like I've had my experiences with this
Yeah.
before where you try to be like hard on someone but they don't see the constructive criticism behind it.
Yeah.
Because artists say, oh, you're just hating on me. Like,
Yeah.
no, like I obviously see you as an asset to this team and I know you can provide more.
Yeah.
Because I've
Yeah.
seen you at your best. Why are you not giving it or even more right now? Like,
Yeah.
you're here for a reason.
tears don't faze me.
As they should, girl.
I'm like,
I
just
love knowing you. Take care of my kids.
they're like, God, I hate going to grandma's house. I'm like, yeah, because we get it done.
What was your mindset going into Prelude? Like,
Phew, just like whatever we did at Cole, we just have to make it 30 times better. Like that's what the goal was.
the goal was to not stop.
Okay, so guys, we did amazing at Cole. Do better. Like do that, but like times
do it
3.
better.
What we have to do here is basically you guys were at Cole.
Yeah.
So make up for it.
And they probably think like, I know Elevate, they love me, but they also know like I'm just a super blunt person. It's like
Good.
if it is what it is, like you didn't do it. And you're just gonna have to look at yourself in the mirror and admit that you didn't do it.
What are you, an idiot sandwich?
But they always take what I say and they just literally just eat it up and they're like, I'm gonna go practice. Like they send me videos, they'll FaceTime me and be like, what is this move? They're just a hungry group.
They are.
So like
Yeah.
they make my job a lot easier because they never be like, Ariel's such a bitch. And like they just be like, Ariel's Ariel. And I just need to get it together.
I don't know if there was because I remember doing Momentum. I forgot what year it was, but I think it was the last time that you performed that Momentum, not this year's, but last year's.
Was it the ring? With the
It was
Boxing
when
one?
oh God, what was her name? I forgot who taught.
Oh, like the
Asian
classes?
Yeah.
That's the only one I took. I can't remember what her name is right
I
now
forgot
either.
what her
but
name was.
yeah.
Not Ellie Kim.
Yes.
Ellie
Yeah.
Kim.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure.
she taught and she was in GRV, so I was so excited to like learn from her.
Yeah.
But the thing was, it was like I think I remember being paired up with one of the Elevate members. It's like a little Asian girl. Her name was like BBH Nasty.
Oh,
no.
nah.
She's wild.
Wait, what? They were like, "Oh, nah."
Nah, was crazy,
Nah, it's
bro. Because she
crazy.
was hyping me up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
That's
but
how
there's
they
this
are.
one dude in Elevate that always
Josh.
sticks out, and you know exactly who
Yep.
I'm talking about.
It's Josh.
That motherfucker. He put out a choreo for the first moves he did. And I
Yeah,
was
boom,
like,
boom, boom. Like,
yeah, bro. And I was like, who dances like this, bro? He is
Yeah.
wild.
He
He's
came out of
wild.
nowhere.
Him, there's this other guy on our team, Chandler. The sauce. the sauce.
That crazy, bro.
No, like, he is so low key. So if you
Yeah.
don't, he's not
So
the kind of
quiet,
person
so
that's going to
chill.
be like,
He's just, like,
I'm in the
chilling.
center. Josh is that center guy.
the
Like,
center
he
front, so
knows
you see him.
like, he's a very humble person, but he knows these
As he
the
should.
shit.
Yeah.
As he
And
should.
Chandler, he'll be all the way in the back,
Yep.
all textures, all grooves, all
You
sauce.
just watch him, and the whole time you're like this.
I'm gonna watch Elevate's video.
Literally, I just don't even want to look at him. Like, no.
So,
Stop.
and I didn't even know this, But Chandler's only been dancing for 2 years.
He's insane.
I didn't know that.
He's
and
insane.
I was like,
Some people are just talented like that.
Hey,
man.
big shout out to Elevate, man. Like y'all just like not
Everybody.
not just as a team, but like as individuals, y'all really know how to like put out unique characters but like when you guys form as a team, just unison.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Everyone on the team is so like
hungry,
and they're also like family oriented, so they like
love that, bro.
they'll be telling each other, yeah, you did not do that move, and
but
they understand
they take it with a grain of salt and be like, okay, I can do it better.
yeah. Literally.
And you can definitely see that within like your guys' team, is because like, dude, it's crazy how y'all move, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I remember watching like your guys' sets from like Coalescence. Like I was scared. No, because this is my first Coalescence, right? So I don't really know. Well, not my first Coalescence, but like I've seen you guys like every time I perform, I always get the jitters.
Yeah,
you know what I
too.
mean. So every time, like even though being like an artistic director for Crucial, like there's still that little like kid inside of me that's like really excited to be around. But then when you just find that one intimidating team and they really bring it, you know, it's just like. Should we remake a set?
right now, change it that one part.
Yeah.
Change that one part.
You want to put your piece in there? Like, yeah, bro. It's just like y'all give so much like oomph. You know what I mean?
It's probably because I tell them you just have to be perfect. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
All you gotta do, figure it out.
We need more Ariels in this world.
Just be perfect.
Just figure it out.
But yeah, like, what was that? What did that feeling feel like whenever they said your guys' name for Prelude?
I'm a big. I love the Lord, so I was like praying over them during the performance.
Amen, girl.
I just realized I can't watch them. I'm just like running around. I'm having a freaking panic attack watching them because I know they put in so much work. It's worse watching. I was like, it was easy on stage. Like watching them now, it's like I feel like a mother that is sweating, and I'm like, they're gonna do okay. So like, we were in the section where we were all holding hands and we were like, okay, like we didn't see any of the teams perform because I'm the kind of director that like, you're focused on you the entire time. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. You need to practice. You need to make sure your makeup's good. You need to make sure your clothes are good. Like everything, focus. And they didn't see anybody, so I just don't want you to compare, because why are you comparing yourself? At the end of the day, your set is your set. So we're already sealed and dealed. Like you're just gonna perform it.
I think that's what a lot of like strugglers try to like. What it's like a struggle for because it's like you make a choreography and make a dance, but then if you see someone like do it better, it doesn't go into like your first instinct is not to be like I can keep growing, I can make myself better. It's always just like a damn, was I even good enough? You know, like it's good that you're instilling that type of mindset into your kids. You know what I mean? Like
there's just like they know that like focus on you. Like I'm a big person on just don't compare yourself to other people just because like you're you and you're special because you're you, not because you're trying to be that other person. So we were sitting and we were like waiting for the names. They were calling the other team's names. We were like, how did they do? We like don't know. We don't know where we're in this like range. And so we're just like, okay, it's second place they called. Okay, if they don't call us at this point, we didn't place. and then Susie's like, I think we're gonna win. And I was like, huh?
That's lit though. You know how lit that is? Is what I think we're winning.
And I was like, huh? Like I'm just praying in tongue. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna shut up. I need that $1,000 check, Lord. We got indebted in here, Lord. It's like we gotta get on that stage. So once we like heard our names, we were all like what is happening right now? Because it was our first competition and we were just like amazed that someone saw something in us. And then the judge came up to us after and he was like, y'all's intention reached the back of the stage. And I'm like, that's what I've been wanting to instill in them. And I feel like I'm so happy that they at least got that out of it. Like when they go into other rooms, they'll know like I need to perform all the way to the back, not just to the front row. But yeah.
Damn, dude, hearing that story makes me want to dance again, bro. Y'all trying to pull me out of retirement, dog.
Yeah.
If you guys are in the RVA area, you guys want to find a really dope dance crew that are very committed and very hardworking.
Knowingly.
Elevate.
But yes.
I mean, there's trophy proof. There's literal proof.
Please feel free to check out Elevate. Are you guys gonna have auditions anytime soon?
After the summer, I need a break.
Okay. Well, just follow Elevate on their
love
social
people-
media and just see any updates that they give you guys.
We love people who acknowledge that they need a break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like because
I'm
some
tired.
people will push themselves
Tad.
to the
Important.
utmost high.
Yeah.
And
then
be
they
like,
burn
nah,
out.
I'm good. I can do this. Like, no,
Yes.
you need to sit back and
No,
breathe.
I'm good. 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 I'm good.
What beat your ass?
Literally.
Just the life. Just
I love my friends on HGF, but I'll be like, y'all training in the summertime?
yeah, they do.
I love that for you guys.
Yeah.
It won't be.
I'm going on vacation. Y'all can chill.
Catch me later, because I'm not.
So within that, right, and going through like the whole prelude, like have you guys performed? You guys have performed recently, right? I think Momentum was like the last thing.
They did the
We
last one. I
did
think was
Cole,
Coalescence. And then y'all did Prelude
Oh,
because
yeah.
Momentum was happening, but it was like too close to Prelude, so it was
Yeah,
just like
we
they were
couldn't
just
do
focused
it.
on competition.
bro.
So yeah,
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
so I don't even know actually really what happened at Momentum or like who was there this time.
I mean, I wasn't there this time because I wasn't a part of Crucial at that time, but like I heard Momentum was like popping. But I remember
Okay, cool.
this year's Coalescence was pretty sick. Like
This
we had a
year's
whole
Coalescence was cool. Yeah.
yeah, we had a whole episode just talking about how Coalescence went,
Yeah.
like that, and it
Yeah.
was just like there's so many. What's like other than Elevate and not being biased, what is your favorite team out here right now that you just cannot stop watching on stage?
I think for me, it's probably Academics.
Academics.
Yeah,
You guys get another vote.
Those are big hitters.
they are really big hitters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really I love Capital Funk. I think that was like
Yeah.
the team if I like was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go and try out. I just like their vibe. How they like perform on stage is always like different styles, different
Yeah.
like themes. When I went to their C Funk showcase, I was like, I need to be on this team, and I'm like on Elevate during the time. Like,
Sorry,
I don't care about y'all right now. They're so good.
we always have to move chapters. Why are you staying stagnant?
Y'all don't know. I could be so amazing if I was on C Funk. But yeah, they're like the other team that I'd be like, dang, they on a different level. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love talking about Academics every time. I
Oh,
go
yeah,
on this
they're so good,
podcast
too.
Yeah.
because it was like the year before they did that Justin Bieber set. They had that really deep.
No, that's the one that
Emotional
really.
set.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna compete with that because
Yeah.
that would have
Bro,
won
that
first
would've-
somewhere.
was
Bro,
great.
because it's like within the dance community. I'm not saying like it's just so common, but you're so used to seeing everyone doing the whole like
Hype set, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
just wanting to look cool.
Yeah.
I feel like over the years, my choreography style has changed within like going from I just want to show off and look good to I want to touch someone's heart. Like I
Yeah.
want someone to be like affected to where the point of like, and I tell you this of how it all started with like James's story of like the reason why I got into more of like a storytelling mood within choreography is seeing his choreography that won Coalescence and just having that type of like authority
Yeah.
and power to be able to like instill that into someone else's heart and for them to look at dance differently is such a powerful thing.
I mean,
you know?
James, you're sick, and I don't think you
is.
hear it enough.
I am sick,
I
Sick
gotta
of
get here.
but I appreciate it.
Of course. That's why we had you come out and teach. I was like,
that one, yeah, that one
James
piece that
gotta
you taught,
come out.
and you made us do that one thing where you were like hopping, and we had to like,
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
everyone was like, "What the f- is happening, James?" Like,
James was like, it's y'all. I taught it.
In my head, I'm like, idiots. It's simple. It's boom, gotta go, boom, kata.
Like, all
He knows
those-
they know exactly what it was. Dude, I be trying to sign up for like these because you know, like I don't feel like I love being on stage anymore, but I would love to teach still.
I love teaching.
I miss
I,
teaching.
I
love
miss
teaching.
teaching. It's like just
So
something,
fun.
especially when you see someone who can actually
Literally.
do the choreo you make. You're like, oh, I need to see that shit again.
Yeah.
I need
It's
to
funny
do this
because
shit
all
again.
of y'all have been directors at some point, right? So
Yeah.
it's like funny that
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, gotta get into teaching again. Like, you really like it.
I don't know. Dance is just such a weird thing. It's such an on and off thing. It's like What is it? It's like what I
It's a weird
explained it one day.
relationship.
It's a really weird relationship. Like if you stop doing it for a while, it just never leaves you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
somehow, it's like it's either gonna come from like a dancer friend or a memory is gonna pop up of dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It like that's how it was so easy for me to leave dance for a bit, right? Because it was like I know that I'm gonna leave it now, but I know it's always gonna be with me wherever I
Literally.
go. Because even in my own room,
Yeah.
That's like why I feel like it's the most fun sometimes. It's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when you're just chilling in the kitchen cooking, and then
For
like
sure.
you're just like, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, Justin got me lights that were like big bright lights for like Christmas, and now I feel the most comfortable just dancing in my living room and like being like, this is a full production.
I'm making out here.
What the you doing? But like,
I'm over here making trophy winning sets.
Where's the cameraman?
Where's the? I should be famous. Paris Global who?
No,
I'm not saying she loves you. She loves you. I'm not.
I love you.
I'm joking.
Send me Nikes.
No, but it's such a crazy thing though, you know? And I feel like I love how it's just never going to leave. And I love how it's always like, given it has its such painful memories sometimes.
yeah.
But it's like, you wouldn't be where you're at right now if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
You know? So such a great thing. Such a great thing.
I've learned like so much from being like a director on blank canvas, and it took me to like really figure out how do I want to change and how do I want to be better for the next generation of dancers, and how do I want to make my team a little bit different from what I experience, even though like I owe everything to blank canvas for like bringing me up and being like, you can dance, girl. And I'm like, I can. And so like they really made me confident enough to like believe in myself for like the future things. Yeah.
Where do you see this community at right now with where it's going? Like from when because I remember asking like Jalika this question where it was like, what was the community like when you first started it here, and to like what do you both think it's grown into now?
It was hungry. I think in the beginning I felt like it was, the thing died.
It's
Hello?
okay. He has endless batteries. This is still going, so
Hello.
continue.
But yeah, I just thought of the community as like hungry like dancers. Right now I feel like we're at this like kind of stagnant point where we're trying to figure out how do we get the resources to push to this, get back to where we either were or where we need to be in the next couple of years. Because I mean, there's a lot of teams that lost a lot of dancers or lost a lot of like people that they needed to get them where they need to be. Like it's been a little bit wild. I kind of feel sad a little bit because it's just not where it used to be, and everyone's not taking advantage of like classes or different things as much as they used to.
Yeah. How about you? Like, I know you don't still dance currently, but like from what you've seen, because I know you've been in the community for a while, like what do you think it's been?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty similar to what she was saying, but like I do feel like there's a lack of hunger, and I feel like it's more like, I feel like dancing now is so like, it's like more like trendy, I feel like.
Yeah.
So people like kind of hopped on like the trend train, and like they just like be doing it more so like for the aesthetic.
But
it's
just
like,
doing it to do it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of like doing it because you have a passion for
Yeah,
it.
Like
exactly.
I only really like, I don't think Elevate's doing anything that's really different, but I do think that they're dancing in a way that's like, I'm gonna put myself out there 100% fully. If I look crazy, I'ma just dance. And I think that's what is putting them like in a different arena than like maybe other dance groups right now, just because they're full out dancing. They're not holding anything back. And right now we lost the will to be like, I'm gonna go so full out that I'm gonna throw up after.
Yeah.
That's my goal, to throw up after, you know?
Yeah.
And
Because I remember even doing recently, like, because the last time I performed was with Bread. And whenever we did Bread, I remember wanting to go full out so much to where it's like I had to like hold my hips for a while and like look up and just be like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
literally,
You know what I mean? What would you advise to like people who are within the future generation of the community to like, what would you want to see more? Like, what would you want them to like instill into other people?
I would say go back to your roots. I think there's always something in that. I mean, everyone has a system that's set up inside their teams that had dancers who are either crazy now or in New York or LA that are doing something crazy. You can always use those roots to be like, hey, like we're struggling on figuring out this or this or this to get it back to where it just at least needs to be of that minimum. And just like pushing yourself. Don't settle for just what is good enough, or like, oh, we kind of did a good job, but like be like, I want it to be the best thing I ever done in my life. And then where the cars fall after that, that's fine.
That's good.
I think for me, it's like, you need to go out there and find your foundation first. I think that's what's so important. Finding your foundation is like when you're in like Hunter x Hunter, and I say with the X, is when they find like what kind of like NEN user they are. It's the same thing. Like that's what it is. Like figure out your foundation and then start from there.
There you go.
Thank
That's
you.
beautiful.
We love you, community. Just get it together.
But see, that's the thing, though, right? It's like if you guys are watching this, I don't want you to take it into like basically to be blunt, we're not calling you ass.
I'm calling you. Okay.
Well, Justin,
you guys are trash.
I'm
not a part of
No, I
this.
think it just helps so much because like I don't know, like I just feel like I see so many people where it's like
Stop telling each other y'all good. Maybe you're not good right then.
You know what? I actually really appreciate you for saying that. I think that a lot of people sometimes blow smoke up other people's.
oh my.
not
So
helping
many,
us.
too,
I-
bitch.
so
You
much.
ate that.
I think that it's amazing for us to be
not helping.
supportive. I
That
think
skinny.
I think that we should all be supportive.
Supportive, yes.
Wait, hold on, wait. I think we should all be supportive, but I think that if you're giving someone too much props when they really didn't do anything extraordinary, then they're gonna feed into that. That's gonna feed their ego,
Yeah.
but that's not gonna make them want to go harder. Sometimes people stay stagnant.
Yeah.
And if we continue to
Facts.
blow up their egos, then they're not growing anymore, and then they're gonna think that they're this big thing,
And
and
they
they're
go
gonna.
out and then they teach people.
Yes, they teach people,
Dude,
and
that's
then
the bad part.
and then they expect this. Like I'm expecting this. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like validation.
Validation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expect that
Yeah.
validation. So I think that we need to go back to not blowing smoke up everyone's booty holes so often,
Yeah.
and just be very honest. Like if you did a good job, you did a good job. If you didn't, hey man, I think
Don't
you could've
come and
done
tell
better.
me I did a good job if I didn't.
Please, thank you. Please don't do that.
Yes.
Because
bro.
like when people do like the last ones and whatever when I was performing and they like make choreo and someone would come up to me and like I knew that they performed, like if I didn't see it or if I saw it and I didn't like it, then they'd be like, oh my god, you did such a good job, and I'd just be like, thanks.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
just
be
a
like,
simple thing.
you did so good too.
That
Yeah.
doesn't.
I'm like, I
That
don't
doesn't do
care.
anything
I'm just
for
like,
anyone,
Yeah,
bro.
it doesn't really.
Literally.
You're lying. You're basically lying to these motherfuckers, bro.
I feel like sometimes I would be farther if someone was just like, "No, that wasn't good." And like I look
Yeah.
back at certain Elevate sets and I'm like, "Y'all like this one?" This
I know
was
what you're
bad.
talking about, and I do like it.
And I
But
don't
it
like
was
it.
good though.
It wasn't. It wasn't good, and we have to accept that. Okay.
But no, I definitely get it too. Especially if there's any type of advice that we can give out to the community is like, especially those people who are like who don't have that type of confidence to be on stage and like not give their full out. You have to realize it's like you think you look stupid, but everybody around you is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're not the only one who looks stupid on stage.
Yeah.
So it makes it less nervy. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like because I remember whenever I was going up on stage and I was like, okay, I got to give myself
You're
this
full out,
confidence
dude.
boost.
Yeah.
I tried.
you are.
Thanks. But whenever I do go up there, I still get like the jitters and stuff like that, and I think like, oh, maybe I'm doing this too crazy because
Yeah.
they're probably not doing it like all this crazy. It's like, look,
Yeah.
we all look stupid,
Yeah.
all right, but we're gonna look stupid together
The intention
And that's
has
as a
to be
team.
there.
as a team, and that's what you always have to remember. Like instill that, and it's like what you guys said earlier, like family oriented.
That's like I think the most
Keep.
important. Like I feel like
Keep,
if you're
bro.
not like bonded like a family, then you don't want to grow together at all,
Bro.
and that stunts everything.
And like you have to be around people, and you have to be around the type of dancers who are always fucking hungry.
yeah.
Yes.
Because we are our friends.
Yeah.
You know what I
Literally.
mean?
That's
So
so
if
true.
you surround yourself with the people who are always like, not just like, oh, you did a great job, but like, no, I think you really could have done this better, because that's why I choose to be, you know,
Yeah.
you choose to be in a friendship with the people that you're with. Like, why you're my friend is because whenever we just recently did like a crucial audition, right? And then we wanted to do a revaluation of like, oh, how do you think we've done? I don't expect James to come up to me and be like, bro, you fucking killed that shit. Like, dude, you're like literally you're the best fucking one.
That's why you're my
Oh, these
boy.
guys are fucking-
Well, you're my
That's
boy.
that
Well,
shit.
you're my boy.
That's that shit.
Be like him.
But he didn't do that.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay, like I think you did pretty great at this part, but you really weren't giving me much. Like you were
Yeah.
just there wasn't anything different that you did within
Yeah.
that choreography. But I didn't take it as, man, fuck you then.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
I was
Me
like,
and Susie have to do that all the time. Like
Yeah.
when we're looking at the sets, I'd be like, that needs something there, like right there, like it's a little off. Or she'll be like, Ariel, they're not gonna make it for that transition. I'd be like, well, you mother run.
quit trying to make it work. It doesn't look good.
So we like are that balance of like when I'm doing too much, she's like, yeah, bring it down here. And then when she's like, oh, like I don't know what needs to be here, and then I'll be like, oh, like maybe this, and we'll try. Like you have to be that balance for each other to be like, you didn't do great, but
Yeah.
you will be great. It's like,
Yeah. But if you have that, and on top of like chemistry because you keep yourself so family oriented and you want to get to know these people and you just have that love for people that you want to just help improve all the time. There's literally nothing that could go wrong.
Yeah,
there really isn't, unless you decide to be a person and stay stagnant.
that'll do it.
That'll do. That's the trick, honey.
Is there anything you want to ask him?
Well, I want us to do the speed questions because I wanna go through some of
pulling
these.
that up as you said.
Yeah, I have a very important question that I do want to ask at the very end when you already know what the question is.
Yes.
We're gonna get to that, and then I was thinking maybe instead of just cutting this episode, I think I kind of want to keep it going. Maybe we'll do like a little part 1, part 2 thing.
I'm down.
But I say we just keep rolling if you guys are cool with that. They say yes, so there you go.
You love the thumbs up.
All the audio viewers. Are
Okay, so
What did they say?
we are going to do a speed round. I love doing this with all the guests. It really just don't even hesitate. Just answer it however you want. I have a series of questions here that I'd like to ask you. So I'll do Justin first, and then I'll go to you, Ariel. Okay. So
Family Feud.
round 1, fight. So Justin, texting or talking?
Texting.
Okay. Favorite day of the week?
Saturday.
A nickname your parents used to call you?
My dad calls me Bud. That's
Yeah,
really
Bud.
it.
Come here, Bud Light.
All right. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Every language in the world.
Facts.
Could you imagine having to talk to some animals? Like, we live with a cat, and like I couldn't
He's
imagine
an
what he
asshole.
say all the time. And I'd be like, okay, I'm leaving, and he's like, please no, not again. Like, couldn't do it.
Please, no, please, I'm begging you.
It's like I want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. Don't touch me. I want to touch it. I want to touch it.
Literally.
Okay, back to it. How long does it take you to get ready?
Don't lie.
Oh,
This would be me. Like, I'll go to like 90% done, and then I'll just do something else, and then I'll like be waiting for Ariel or something like that, and then she's done, and then I'm like, oh wait, I have to do this now.
Answer the question.
So like,
The hour.
it can no.
Damn.
It can be like 5 minutes. It can be like 30 minutes. It really just depends on the mood.
Hey, she said she was very blunt, so I feel like if she's telling the
She
truth.
lying.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you? Don't look at him.
I'd say like a 8.
Okay.
okay.
Would you agree?
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Okay. What age do you want to retire?
I'm 28 now, so 29.
You're 28.
Yeah.
I like it. That's
thought you were
a good,
younger
that's a good
than
goal.
that, dude.
He gets
Okay. What is it? What is your favorite current song right now?
Yeah, glow.
As it should. Shout out to Glorilla.
Glorilla, put me on the tour. I know you're already on tour.
I just want to do that one song. Okay. Invisibility or super strength?
Super strength.
Okay.
Okay.
And is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
No. It's not.
All right.
That's fair.
There you
That's
go.
Well, that was Justin's speed round.
You're so smart.
Okay, and now we're gonna go to Ariel. This will be your series of questions. Okay.
Oh no.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how good are you at keeping secrets?
5.
Facts, bro. Whatever I know, my fiance knows.
That's a 1.
This is funny.
Well,
She loves the tea, okay?
I do love the tea. I do.
It's hard to know T as a Christian person. It really is. It really is. This is funny. Ariel or Jasmine?
Ariel? Now that there's a black Ariel. You know?
we talk about that.
Representation.
I was so
You guys can
confused as to what we were just saying. I was like, Jasmine who?
Your first celebrity crush?
Ronald McDonald.
Yes. Out of pocket.
He said, you out here liking clowns, motherfucker. You out here liking clowns.
And I think it was Michael Ealy.
Really?
Is that the dude
That
with
man
the eyes?
fine.
Is that the eye guy?
Yep.
I hate that son of a.
Guy. Whoever is it, me? The way he dresses, whack.
Look him up, girls. Look him up.
Do you snore?
No.
No? Okay. Places you want to travel the most?
Toronto, Canada.
Toronto. Okay. What do you think the best age is?
30.
Why 30?
I just feel like all women are like 30, flirty, and fine, and I'm like, I want to be 30, where I have my shit together and I'm not broke.
Okay, name one of the 7 dwarves.
Is it Snorri? Sleepy?
Do you think you relate to that one? Most?
Happy? I do probably, because I'd be taking my naps.
Okay.
I'm gonna take them.
And last question is double dipping at a party ever acceptable?
If it's all your friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair.
I don't
All right. Well,
Okay.
that was your speed round. Thank you guys so much for that. And
I have a question for both of you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask both of you at the same time, and you guys have to answer at the end of the countdown.
This
I'm
is
gonna
so
say 3,
stupid.
2, 1. Then you have to answer. Okay.
Oh, okay. The newlywed game.
All right. Awesome. All right. So, when it comes to chicken wings, flats or drums? 3, 2, 1.
Chicken
Wings.
wings. Yeah. Wings.
All right.
Sorry.
wait, flats or drums? So they did say flats.
Well, they said chicken wings.
Yeah, but it's the same. They didn't
Give
say
us.
drums.
Wait, did you say wings as
No.
an option?
Okay, flats or drums? What do you guys pick?
What the hell is flats?
Flats is like you
It's
know
the
when you get
flat
like
dude. It's like the small one.
yeah the one
Yeah.
with the 2 bones except the
Oh,
one
I
bone.
just called those like the wings.
Oh, okay,
No.
so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like flats.
Okay, then
Okay, so you
flats.
like
I just
flats.
never heard it called flats before.
Okay.
Flats.
Yeah,
All right.
flats. Yeah.
Okay,
They
there you
passed.
go.
They made it.
If
Congratulations.
you guys have watched like the other episodes, like we actually kicked someone out for saying drums. Oh, not
Yeah.
drumsticks. Yeah.
Drumstick.
Damn, we were about to get kicked out.
Oh no.
That was close.
Listen, all right, I was coming after.
But yeah, I think that we actually dropped a couple of gems on this one. You know what I mean? I really like to get to know new people, especially if I see people and I never talk to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like in the DMV.
Literally
it's like
everyone
you see
in the
people
DMV.
all the time, and you're like, I've seen you 30 times, and I've never spoken to you.
How did we're all acquaintances?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I
literally.
mean?
Yeah.
But now actually getting to sit down and like know you guys, like these motherfuckers are funny. Like y'all are funny as shit. But yeah, I really want to thank you guys for this episode. To be honest, like I love like just an endless time full of laughing,
Yeah.
and you guys are exactly it.
Yes, sir.
We are gonna have a part 2 to this episode so we can learn more about our friends. So definitely thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Why Not podcast. Make sure that you like, subscribe. We have stickers now, so if you want a sticker, you have to subscribe to the podcast. If
We
you
gave
share a
them
picture of the sticker on your story and tag us, we'll reshare it. Stickers are $25. I lied, they're not free. $25 per sticker.
Quit
We
trolling
need
people, dude.
we need money. we need money. We need money.
Need money.
So usually how we like to end episodes is he did his
I know.
research. He
He
did.
did his
I told you.
research.
I was about to be like ski.
I bet he was packed. Okay, you're.
I was in the mirror. It was like,
But yeah, go ahead
All
and
right,
explain.
y'all. All right. Well, yeah, it's pretty simple. We see 3, 2, 1, and we just till the end.
All right, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, and 3, 2, 1. I need a f***ing piss.
My armpits are still sweating.
Video business.